What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Roots. So I got a particular Christmas gift unpackaging to showcase here within these pitches. Particularly, this is brought to you by Larry the Batman fan as far as these pitches can have. And he sent me a very excellent series of gifts within these products. So definitely would recommend to check out his channel, see what he's about. Sending stuff pitches. He has a ton of excellent video games of videos, pitches like that, sending stuff more deals. He's made a couple of appearances on this particular Acid Roots music channel. There's going to be some of these coming along the way down the road eventually. More hand within these pitches within like the miscellaneous playlist. So I'd stay tuned for some of those type ones. So I'd say stay tuned for some of those type projects to see what Larry the Batman fan is about music wise within some type projects of additional type thoughts that he has in addition to his particular channel. So good pitches like that, similar to how things can happen with Jackal Goldgick, but excellent type pitches. But yeah, he sent me a good series of gifts here within these products, excellent type fairs. So some of these type ones within the product. Also, particularly, he's had some requests that have popped up within the here and there things like Emery and the band Red. Some of these sub pitches recently, he requested like the Christmas Weezer album that was posted this yesterday within these pitches. Yesterday, within this review being posted, so pitches like that within these ordeals. But yeah, within these particular unpackaging, I'm going to do these in sagas within these pitches just because the product of the editing type fare it probably the mistake type product could factor into over an hour type editing to do pitches like that and further type products. It's just for the pitch. I'm going to do these in sagas, but particularly one of the first ones I got here is Rumble Racing. So I do not know about this particular game, but it's excellent type pitches. This is for the PlayStation 2 as far as these fairs going to have them. Just looking after it here. Seems like an excellent kind of racing game pitches like that. Some of these type fairs probably reminds me like Gran Turismo, some of those type ones, good pitches like that, Need for Speed and pitches like that. Might be some sort of seems like Vigilante 8. I kind of remember that game within some type pitches or Twisted Metal, some type products. It's definitely some of those vicious type ones. Good, excellent product to get some of this type fare here. Yeah, good blistering type appeal, good pitches like that, I would say. Unreal Tournament. This is another nice one here within these products. Now, this seems, I kind of remember like some degree of the product about this game. Seems like it's like Doom, some of those type products, Doom and Quake, some of those type ones within products, excellent type aspects to get towards some of this here. I do appreciate like the video game Halo within pitches like that. So some good type products that have games within that sort of similarities, excellent type pitches, good, seems like a throwback kind of vintage kind of hit PlayStation 2 game pitches like that. So some excellent type ordeals. Show it off a little bit now. There is a lamp right there that I could turn on within these factors about it as well, but it's just kind of pitch that would just create like a glare that would just make it not as aspected. So I'm just gonna focus. It should be good type focus to see some of these type pairs, but just on the pitch as far as saying good, excellent game here within some of these type products. So yeah, that's another nice one. Another good solid one here would be Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. As far as these fairs can go, so it's within the pitch. Good type fare. The Crash series, pretty good, excellent type product within these fairs. These are some of those type ones like Crash Warped and like other type ones like yeah, the racing game for the PlayStation 1 and some good type pitches within Sinister products here. So excellent type pitches. Yeah, it's a good type one to get within Sinister products. It's just a good banger. Some of these type aspects just to kind of while out to some of these type fairs within pitches. Some of these type games are definitely good within the excellent product to just late shift kind of Doritos all night pitches like that. Probably if I still smoked, I would definitely say within the product as far as talking about this would be easy type fare to just zone out and have a hell of a good time getting crunk. I mean, some of these Crash games are pretty funny within these aspects. He's pretty spastic within these tones as far as paying attention to it. So it's just good type fares. Hit up like Taco Bell, have hell and nachos, some stuff pitches from the product, just Doritos type everywhere pitches like that, some stuff fares to just kicking back with some good type fares within playing that particular game. Definitely a good banger to fuck with. Another nice one here is Ratchet and Clank as far as these first games. So looking after here within these products. This one's kind of in similar type fashion, seemingly the Crash Bandicoot selling type pitches. I do own like I think I have like the Jack and Daxter type series pitches like that. Some stuff fairs. I picked those up or got those at like a yard sale several years ago, back in the 2010s, early pitches like that. It was excellent type pitches, some excellent type product to get to this particular one here. This further type products like some banginess. My brother Sion likes the Sly Cooper series pitches like that, so some good type products paying attention to some of these type ones within good type pitch. Seems like a banging type one from what I remember. Definitely some late shift type ones. Definitely within the product like midnight type hours, just pitches kind of appreciate some of these type ones. Just the after hours type product is good type fare. Good furious type action to get crunk to good pitches like that. That was some banginess. Here's another nice one within these pitches. Spire. This one's nice within these pitches. Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly as far as these fairs gonna have. So it's excellent within the product. Just some good type fares. Excellent type products to fuck with some of these type games in the pitch. Now, Spyro's another hit type series within these products. Yeah, pretty good facets of just good Crash Bandicoot style type pitches. Some of those type products within the fair. Good action product pitches like that within these products as far as these fairs gonna go. vicious type ordeals within the aspects as far as paying attention to it. So yeah, just some of these type ones. Yeah, this particular type of stuff is within the banging type variety, very similar to like pitches like Crash Bandicoot, some of these type fairs. I remember these particular games being on the original PlayStation, pitches like that. Some excellent type ordeals get to some of these type ones. It's good products here. Real Dynamite and Primo stuff, good pitches like that, I have to say. Good banging quality about this one here within these pitches is SOCOM US Navy SEALs. Now this has another nice one within these products is SOCOM US Navy SEALs as far as these formats can go. This is very similar to like Call of Duty, and like there's another one in there within these pitches. I think Medal of Honor, some of these type pitches within products. There's good type fairs about some of these type ones. Now, the thing about particular Call of Duty is it's a pretty tough game within these formats. I do own a particular SOCOM type game within these pitches. Excellent type fairs to get towards some of this type fair. It's really unfortunate that you can't still play online mode because it says that this was particular games like this one here would be some pretty excellent type fairs to still be able to play online mode. They need to fix that particular aspect as far as, I mean, as blistering as these particular games are, the pitch behind it, on like, it seems like it would be like a sure shot kind of victory to play on online mode pitches like that. Probably would be just like Gears of War and like games like that, Call of Duty, Black Ops, some of these type ones pitches like that, playing zombies, some of this stuff fairs within some type aspects. Is the tone of this that Blitzkrieg type nest. It had 16 players pitches like that, so this missed the ordeal as far as saying this is a blistering type game, just with an aspect. I want to say that there were like some Army Men type games too, pitched like that. It's just good within the products for some of those type ones. It's good product to just nice jolt in the arm for some of those type ordeals. A good vicious type pitches here. From what I remember, it's a standout kind of PlayStation 2 game pitches like that. No nice one here within these products is MDK2 Armageddon within these products now. Don't know as full much about this one within these products, but it seems pretty similar to like Unreal Tournament, at least within certain type sense. It kind of seems like some of those type action-y type things within pitches like that. It seems there's some ones trying to think of as full bound within these pitches, but I want to say I might have seen commercials for some of these type games pitches like that. Some of these type ordeals. It's kind of pitch alike. Games like Destroy All Humans, some of that products within the aspect just kind of seems like some excellent kind of campy and sci-fi typeness kind of get. Probably like if Power Man 5000 would make a video game, it'd probably be something like that within these ordeals. Not to say it's full bound, but just that same sort of Rob Zombie, Power Man 5000, Spider One type aspects within pitches like that. It seems like some good type fairs. So good pitches for some of these type ones. Question within these products, whether excellent type bangers, some of these type fairs, I'd say. This one's an Xbox this one's an Xbox One game pitches like that. Very excellent type ordeals within these products. Xbox One is not that old with these pitches, so definitely pay attention to that. This is Metro Redux. As far as these first games, I've not heard of this. I don't know it's full bound, particularly about like Xbox One. Do that know within pitch? I remember Fallout and like Destiny, some of those type ones, but it seems like another one within those varieties. Fallout, Destiny, Battlefield, some of these type ones in the pitch. Good excellent product for some of those type Fury type ones. Good pitches to get further type ones. That's kind of the product as far as paying attention, like the Xbox One and PS4, some of those type ones within those pitches. I kind of pay attention like the product as far as just they probably did have like these excellent type games. I think probably talking about online mode and some of these type fairs, just being able to say within these Gears of War type fair. I think a lot of these probably within the particular aspect. Yeah, this is just another nice one to add to like the endless list of like Blitzkrieg kind of Xbox One games within these pitches as far as the format's going to happen. Now, I know the particular fair about it can kind of be more here and there within the pitch, and just paying attention to folks within certain type senses kind of feel like Xbox One type fair is kind of definitely did appear to have like a good assortment of good stuff at pitches like that. So just some further type ones. Hopefully, it seems like just another good quality type one with the aspects of like further type heat for like the Xbox One pitches like that. Some of those type ones that this one folks kind of said more or less that it didn't have as many full bound type hits. I mean, I think it probably did within those products. It's kind of fair. I did notice when I would play like Halo, the Master Chief Collection pitches like that in later years, when once you started getting to like 2020, some of those type aspects seemed like the online mode just wasn't there as much. So it's kind of the pitch as far as saying is picking up the slack for some of those type ones. I don't know why folks had so much disdain for like the Xbox One pitches like that. Did have the games. This is a good, nice one. This is what I'll say. Metro Redux seems like a throw-in type one, but now here's some PlayStation games pitches like that. This is Spyro Year of the Dragon, which I think I remember the particular fair about some of these type ones pitches like that. So it's kind of the ordeal, particularly talking about some good sweet spot type stuff within these pitches as far as talking about like the aspect of like the particular hit games like Crash Warped and Crash the Sec. I forget what the second one's called, something like that, but definitely good banging type ones to pay attention to here within these blistering type ones. Good nachos, kind of nice pitches like that. Same type ordeals with it, I'd have to say. Some further type nice ones on here would be NBA Shootout 2002 within these pitches. These some products here within these fairs like NBA Jam. Some of these type games are good within a pitch as far as talking about it. These particular NBA type games go hard within these pitches as far as paying attention to it within the product. Just kind of the aspect paying attention to games like NBA Street. That's pretty thrilling type one. I'd say within the pitch behind it, yeah, it says like you can particularly play this with up to this is up to 8 players. Good pitches like that. So this some good type ones getting these would be like some good type fairs to play in like online mode on like the Xbox One pitches like that. Just kind of product. Paying attention to hit type games like NBA Jam, some of those type pitches, some of those type ones. I do need to start messing with Tecmo Super Bowl mode. I do need to start messing with Tecmo Super Bowl type more pitches like that's a real good excellent type game. I messed with that one like a good decent bit in the past, but it's just good type products. Some of those type ones like this particular game here, which is Madden NFL 2000 within these pitches. Good type products. I do like the Tecmo Bowl games pitches like that. Some of these type fairs just good aspects for some of these type ones. NFL Blitz is pretty good as well within some of these type pitches. Some of these type ones is classic kind of football type appeal is like one of the banner type ones is these are easy kind of staples within these products as far as talking about the pigskin type fair pitches like that is some of these type ones pretty much consistent type hits from this particular brand is for pretty much like consistent bangers within these aspects is some good type appeals. Now yeah, this one's a real good gem here within these products just to show it off again. This is definitely in good condition too. On top of that, this good type products. This I have to say within these pitches, RIP to John Madden within these aspects is for folks that have forgotten that he's no longer here within these pitches. I mean, I think within the fact I have not paid his full bound attention. I want to say that they're still making Madden games within the pitch, but this kind of products for saying, you know, he quietly is no longer here, and it's kind of pitch. I don't even question if folks full bound realize within those products. But I think it's kind of within the variety, but it's just kind of like, what the hell is that? You know, those were excellent type times as far as paying attention to some of those type ones within pitches like that. But yeah, I need to fuck with Tecmo Super Bowl, some good type products to fuck with that particular game. Madden 2000s classic within those ordeals. Good type products and most type fairs. Beyblade is a nice one. It's within these pitches. Now, this is like good anime type fair pitches like that, sense type aspects from the tone, just paying attention towards it. Definitely the variety is paying attention to some of these type fairs, just the aspect of this one feels like another after hours. And I would definitely say probably talk about these two type ones. Definitely some good type pitches, picking up some Popeyes, good pitches like that. Some of the type ordeals and the products as far as those type fairs, getting like a good spicy chicken sandwich would definitely go great with that. Nice ice cold pitcher of beer sounds to I can just see the fair, just how vicious some of that would be. But just still fucking with those games, obviously with the pitch. Definitely thorough type games, but just paying attention to some of that type product. But just looking after it. Beyblade is nice within some of these type ordeals, paying attention to it here, just looking after don't know his full bound. Probably within the variety of this, like, you know, probably games, other anime type games, pitches like that. I'd say within the ordeals, kind of about it, some of those type pitches. Good type varieties, pay attention to that. I mean, anime is the shit. I'll definitely say within those, probably just the after effect when you find like the right anime within certain pitches, talking about like Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, some of those type pitches, and like Yu Yu Hakusho, some of those type ones, just where they have like the real glam factor, real high, just excellent type products. So you can fuck around and watch some of those type shows from like 7 o'clock 8 o'clock p.m. to like 5 6 in the morning. Good pitch like that within Sunset Fairs, just easy kind of pizza noise pitches like that. So that's the product about it. I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna do more of these down the road, but like I said, there's gonna be quite a consistent bit of editing. So that's part one of some of these type ones. Paying attention to these products. Trust me, there's a box full of these and these products to get to within these tones. So I'm not gonna post all of these in one day. So I'll do these across like the saga, probably like the leftover get up with 2025 pitches like that. I would assume Larry has sent some good type stuff within these products as far as these first games. So there's gonna be some good type pitches to get to like probably I would say there's going to be at least a part 4 or part 5 or even part 6 of some of these. So just stay tuned for like this saga as far as these pitches going to happen. To be continued.